All right, man, let's talk about DeAndre Hopkins possibly joining the Detroit Lions. Should the Lions trade for DeAndre Hopkins? Which to some people sound like a great idea. To other people like me, just don't make no sense. I mean, I guess if you the Dallas Cowboys, if you the Kansas City Chiefs, possibly. I know the league is going towards more faster receivers. I don't even know exactly how old DeAndre Hopkins is. So they ain't take long. He 31 years old. He'll be 31 in June. June 6th, I think it says. So, but he kind of get you Fitzgerald vibes too. He at age of grace. He ain't kind of predicated on his athleticism. He don't need a lot of separation. But when you dealing with receivers that don't get a lot of separation, well, for one, he gets a lot of separation. He does it with his route running, but you know, the league going to faster receivers, but there's always going to be room in the league for technicians, route runners, guys like DeAndre Hopkins. And he's one of the best to do it. I know he had the situation with the Peds. You know what I'm saying? He had the situation with the Peds and all that type of stuff. And, you know, so I don't know exactly what happened there. But physical, can get open, can move the chains. You know, you start thinking about it real quick. You probably think somebody like Dallas, you miss Amari Cooper, a precise route runner, more explosive than Hopkins, but Hopkins is obviously a bigger game receiver. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't watch a lot of him this year when he came back from suspension. But you think Kansas City, you think Green Bay if Rodgers come back, you think New York Giants with Daniel Jones, if they sound like they gonna keep him, which is a crying out shame. I don't care how good he playing this year. Trash. I know he had a lot of injuries, but you got to upgrade in the city of New York for a quarterback. Both New York teams do. I like Zach Wilson, though, and I think he just probably was best for him is probably to be unseated as the Jets quarterback and go somewhere else. And that's probably what he needs, a reality check. And sometimes, you know, young people need a reality check. Sometimes older people need a reality check. But yeah, I don't pretty much think Hopkins will fit here. And it's not because we in a win now situation or we not in a win now, or we marinating slow and getting it right. You know, you know, we could be winners, you know. But I just think Kansas City, somewhere like that for him, is pretty much more the move. And that's my opinion. I think somewhere like Green Bay with Rodgers, that's a move. Depending on what the Vegas Raiders do, that could be a move. We can go on and on, you know, what type of quarterback, well, you know, kind of situation he need to be in, but I think those are the moves. I mean, I'm just going through my NFL Rolodex in my mind real quick. Dallas could be a move. You ain't gonna trade him in a division. Baltimore, if you keep Lamar Jackson, he'd be a great help to Lamar. I think they would need something else. Bateman to get healthy and probably somebody else. But Trevor Lawrence, that'd be a huge help to him. You know, Tennessee, depending on, I think they might be in full rebuild mode. Don't be surprised if they don't move things around there, including Derrick Henry. Kansas City, Denver with Russell Wilson. You know, so the places like that, and a lot of places, but I think Kansas City the best place for him. Dallas, somewhere he can win right now. But you love what he brings: toughness, route technician, a true professional, a chain mover, somebody that can do enough to set you up downfield to stretch the field. You know, a current gen, you know, Larry Fitzgerald. Not slow, but still a great athlete, still a good athlete in his own right. So, but for what we doing in Detroit, we got a nice receiving core that you want to see kept together. Got even seen Quintez Cephas this year. Khalif Raymond is made leaps and bounds. It's becoming a polished receiver and not just being a return man. Josh Reynolds, he got hurt this year, but he good. DJ Shark, I think he'd be even better coming off another year removed from the surgery. Jameson Williams, you know, the jack in the box, see what he give us next year. St. Brown, he's probably the best receiver right now. You know, and a plethora of tight ends that can all get it done in their own way. So, you know, I think we good from that aspect. You ain't got to go spend money in places that you ain't got to spend it, but, you know, if the price is right, I mean, you know, they be like, we'll take a third or a fifth or something like that. You know, you look into it. He's a generational type talent. Maybe not at the peak of his powers right now, but, you know, if you look into it, one thing you're going to get with Jameson and St. Brown doing their thing, you know, DeAndre Hopkins is going to make big catches, show them how to be consummate pros. So, for the right price, anything is possible, but obviously we got dire needs in the interior line, middle linebacker, veteran cornerback, right guard might be somewhere of a need, running back. So we got other needs, and those picks can continue to help us build that overall growth and volume and depth and all that other stuff. But yeah, I love D-Hop regardless. You love him regardless. And also, you have other alternatives out there like Brandon Cook. He another guy that's going to be on the trade market for some teams to get. So, you know, it's going to be some shuffling going around. There's going to be some veterans that retire. There's going to be some veterans that get cut and released. So it's always hard to predict talking about NFL free agency with the tag, without the tag. But Baltimore, Kansas City, Dallas is probably the teams that you're looking for DeAndre Hopkins to kind of migrate to and get traded to. Green Bay if Rodgers stick around. Shit, even if Jordan Love there maybe. But I know he want to win, and he could win in Detroit. You know, for the right price, you can't pass it up like Cleveland. What was it, 6th round pick for Amari Cooper? Come on. That's a no-brainer. I'm pretty sure Jared Goff would be happy to have him. You know, if that means moving on from DJ Shark or, you know, hey, it is what it is. I like what Shark brings down the field with the speed for sure. A very explosive receiver, and he got better when he came back from injury. You know, it's hard. It's kind of hard for me not to want to keep that receiving core together. But if you are going to break that up, it's going to be for somebody like the talent level of DeAndre Hopkins. But aging receiver, a lot of people say, give him Mahomes and watch him go, even though we play them next year. And I got that. I'm going to have that video queued up about the 2023 opponents. You know, it's always look tough for the Lions. But shout out to Mahomes. I think he'd be MVP. Too bad for Carson Wentz, and not Carson Wentz. Too bad for Jalen Hurts and Carson Wentz, Philadelphia quarterbacks. The MVP season was derailed by injuries. Carson Wentz in LA that year, he still scored with a messed up leg, I think. Still scored a 2-point conversion. And Jalen Hurts, man, I wasn't the biggest Hurts like believer in the NFL, but y'all know I root for the brothers, the black quarterbacks. But you know, I became a fan this year. Hell of a worker, hell of a person. And he got better. His mechanics got better, accuracy got better. But that's what happens when you give guys talent. If you give DeAndre Hopkins, you know. But I like what we building with our receiving core. I like how they pushing each other. They rooting for each other. The camaraderie that they got, the brotherhood that they building. So, you know, unless it's a clear upgrade for the right price, you know, I think standing pat is fine. You know, I think that's fine. So that's my opinion on it. And some people go get Hopkins. I mean, shit, you know, if they do, I ain't gonna be like, hell no. You know, if they give up, you know, multiple first and some bull job like that, then yeah, I feel a certain type of way. But that's all I got, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJGood313. Venmo, CJGood313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, the whole nine. I ain't logged in. I got my phone back, so I haven't logged in on Instagram again on my phone. I have to log in. And Facebook been tripping, so sorry if y'all trying to get in touch with me on Facebook. I don't know what's wrong with my Facebook. Come on, Meta. But appreciate y'all. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.